What's going on? This your boy Sermon at Sermon's Domain on Twitter. Cardi B is a superstar. That right there is worth talking about because we live in an era where there are plenty of rappers who are women that are exceptional at what they do. They can totally keep up with the men. But in terms of mainstream success, it's kind of like few in between. In terms of like just rappers, you got like Nicki Minaj up here, you got Cardi B like right around circling, and then that's pretty much it. So the fact that Cardi B is a superstar is a very motivating story for a lot of women around the world. Now is a defining moment for Cardi B. This is her debut album titled Invasion of Privacy. It's one that feels a little late, but also right on time. When you listen to this album, you'll know what I mean because it feels more like a summer album. She could have released this last fall, last winter, but the fact that she took her time and was able to craft this album at her own pace without sitting here worried if her stardom is going to fade out in the coming months, she was able to create the album that she wanted. And because of that, there is a lot to celebrate. I'm going to use that word probably 2 or 3, 4 more times throughout this review. There's a number of questions that come along with this album. Does the hype of her hit singles translate into a full-length album? Will Cardi B be around here for many years to come? These are questions that are answered with Invasion of Privacy. Now let me talk about my favorite song, starting off with the intro, Get Up 10. Cardi B's intro is being compared to Meek Mill's Dreams and Nightmares intro. And it makes perfect sense why. When you listen to the beat, it starts off casual, then it morphs into a banger a la Meek Mill style. This is Cardi B getting everything off her chest. And it's as much a celebration as it is a State of the Union in rap form. Cardi has a lot to say to the haters. She has a lot to say about her story. From stripping to becoming a rap star, like that right there is worth celebrating alone. There's never been anybody that has made that kind of transition, and who's to say that it'll ever happen again? Out of everything on the album, I feel like Get Up 10 really showcases how lyrical Cardi B can get. Like, there are some really good songs on here that show off her personality well, but Get Up 10 is where she's really like spitting. She's really going off. A lot of the other parts of the album feel like more of I don't want to say like a commercial vibe per se, but it has that feeling to it. You listen to these hooks, you listen to like the beats and everything, you could tell that they're trying to serve a higher purpose. But this record right here, this is for the people that just want to hear Cardi B go off. My other favorite song is called Money Bag. So with Invasion of Privacy, I like that this music is so catchy. There's so many choices for a single to push next. What's going to be on radio? What's going to be tearing up the clubs? It's hard to say because there are a lot of potential choices here. I would pick Money Bag over a lot because I feel like it's kind of in the same vein of Bodak Yellow. It has a catchy hook to it, a nice beat, and it shows off Cardi B's personality. That's a good thing because one of her biggest strengths is her personality. People love to hear from Cardi B on social media, through her music, and it's all pretty much the same. You're getting the same person on record, off record. So with Money Bag and all the other songs on this album, she created a very successful winning formula because even if like maybe there's going to be like 1 or 2 more singles off this album pushed, but the whole album is catchy. It's got a lot of bangers on it. So as listeners, even if a song is not pushed to radio, we are going to listen over and over again because these records get stuck in our head because these records are just that good. Picking my honorable mentions was tough because these three honorable mentions could easily have been favorites. I feel like if I wanted to, I could have extended the favorites and did all 5 of these songs because I like all of them. I kind of played around. I'm like, do I want to do this one? Do I want to talk about this one? Which one do I want to talk about? And so my honorable mentions consist of She Bad featuring YG, another banger. Through Your Phone, which is it's an interesting record, but I like it overall. And then the last record titled I Do featuring SZA. You can't really have a bad record when you got SZA on the hook. Talking about she left a guy on red because she felt like it. There's a lot of records on here that are going to be like anthems for women throughout the rest of the year, into the coming year. The one line that I did really like off of I Do that really stood out to me was she said, "My little 15 minutes lasting long as hell." I like that she addressed the whole, 15 minutes thing, one hit wonder type of thing, in a Cardi B like way. With everything good that I have to say about the album, there are a few minor things that I don't like. So out of my least favorites, these next 2 records both have guest features on them. And the guest features themselves are largely why I don't really care for the record. The first one is titled Drip featuring Migos. Look, I am exhausted from Migos. In the last 6 months, they've done way too much. I'm talking about an album. I'm talking about a compilation. They did collaboration albums. They did guest features. I am Migo'd out. And the fact that this record pretty much sounds like a Migos leftover that they gave to Cardi B and not the other way around. It's not Cardi B giving this song to Migos. It sounds like Migos had this in the stash. They gave it to Cardi. Cardi killed it. I like her verse. But I don't like the whole drip drip concept. I don't feel like it's working. And I don't really want to hear any more Amigos. They're just way too oversaturated. My other least favorite record is called I Like It. It features Bad Bunny and J Balvin. I don't have anything against this record. I can understand the crossover appeal, but the Spanish parts just aren't for me. As someone who wants to enjoy music, it's hard for me to kind of understand and appreciate a different language when I don't know what's going on. I think the record as a whole definitely has that crossover potential. I could see this one, going pretty far. Overall, though, it's a solid record because, again, Cardi B really goes in. She kills it. I like the hook. I like the sample. I like the beat. I like how it all kind of meshes well together. I'm just not a big fan of the Spanish parts, and that's fine. Not everybody is going to like everything. Cardi B's Invasion of Privacy is going to run well into the summer. This is an album with hit singles lurking throughout. It's an album that will be quoted on Instagram all summer, all winter, all year long. There are so many lines on here that are caption ready. There are a few lines on here that were kind of like head scratchers. I was like, why is she saying that? But overall, there's a lot of lyrics on here that are clearly defined for being caption ready. And as anybody knows in this generation, because Drake is one of the most popular rappers who has perfected this formula, having caption ready lyrics is a surefire way to keep everybody engaged with the music. So, does the hype of her hit singles translate into a full-length album? Absolutely. Is Cardi B here to stay? Safe to say that she is. Cardi B season is in full effect, and I don't see it changing anytime soon. So those are my thoughts on Cardi B's debut album, Invasion of Privacy. After you listen to this album, let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. And then like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, share the video. Follow me on Twitter at SermonsDomain. Watch some of my other videos, tons of content. And as always, thank you for your time. Until next time, peace.